Hi, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about how to build a website blocker by using Python. And here I'm going to do this by building an application in Python with the help of TK interlibrary. Let me explain you in deep, but before that, let me first show you the output. I will just run this code and you can see there is a GUI which I have built it for blocking the website. So I have to give the website URL here so that it will be get blocked. So before entering into this application, so without Python, if I want to block websites in Windows or Linux or Mac, how to do that? I will tell you that first. So if you want to do that manually, right? So in your Windows, for example, if you take Windows, you have to go to this particular directory, C Windows System32 drivers etc, where you will be seeing a folder called hosts. You have to open this. So you have to open this with administrator, run as like open with administrator. You have to give it in that way. So now if you see this file, I can like you can see like this. So here, if you want to block some website, you have to do like this. So 127.0.0.1 space the website, whatever website you want to block, like this. So this website will be get blocked. And if you want to unblock, just remove this. That's it, and save the file. So this is how we have to do for blocking and unblocking the websites. So now I'm going to do the same thing with Python. Okay, so let me go back to the code. So here I'm using the TK interlibrary because I want to build a GUI like with labels, form, button, click, and all those stuff. So that's the reason. Even like without TK inter also, you can go ahead and do the same without GUI also, but I'm just doing it with GUI. So root is an object that I'm creating for the TK inter. Then I'm just deciding, I'm just giving the geometric like the height and width for the window. And then you can see I'm giving a title as website blocker. You can see here this is the title, and then label website blocker, and then I'm giving the font size. So this one, the label is nothing but this one. So the website blocker, this is the label, and this one is the title. And then next I'm just giving my host file path and then IP address. So IP address, so this is the IP address to which the website has to be get redirected, so that way I can block the website. So this is our local host IP address. And then I am creating a label like saying enter website, so this one. And then I'm giving the font size and the place means like where it has to be get placed exactly in the window, like X and Y axis I'm giving it. And then I'm creating a text box in which I'm gonna type my websites in comma separated or whatever the delimiter you can decide, because I have decided to go with comma, and I have written that in the code as well. I will show you that point. And then I'm just placing that with X and Y axis for the text box, and then I'm creating a method as blocker. And within that I just create a variable website underscore list equal to website dot get 1.0 comma end. And that means, so if this is your text box in which you are giving some word, so from A to C it has to capture all the content. So that is what happening in the first line. Okay, so this is what happening in this first line, and that will be get stored in this list. So that means A comma B comma C will be get stored under this website underscore list. Then I'm creating the variable website equal to, I'm converting this A comma B comma C as a list, and I'm saying that they are comma separated. The delimiter is comma. So if you want to change this to something else like space or slash, you can give the delimiter accordingly. And then I just wanted to open the file, the host file, right? I want to read it. Okay, so generally in Python we use this with command, with keyword, and then open keyword to open a file, and R is for read. So the host file is I'm just giving the name for this particular syntax for this particular line to read, right? And this host path is nothing but your host file path. And within that I'm just creating another variable file content host file dot read. So that means I'm reading the content, the complete content of my host file. And then I'm just writing an for loop, for each loop, an iteration loop for web. So you can give any name here in website. So this website is nothing but this one, the list of all comma separated um, uh, websites, right? A comma B comma C, right? So it has to iterate A and then B and then C. So the entire loop has to run for each and every comma separated content. So within this I'm writing a condition that if web in the file content, So like whatever the website that I have given in the text box, like imagine I'm giving youtube.com, but youtube.com is already blocked in the host file. That means it has to come to this condition saying that it's already blocked, and then it has to pass. That means it has to come out. So if youtube.com is already not there in the host file, then it will write host file dot write IP address space web. So that means, so if you see here, so it will be, so if you want to block some website, you have to give like this, right? So 127.0.0.1 website.com. So this is what I said, right? So in the same format, I have to give the IP address, then space, and then the web address. So here, if you see, host file dot write IP address, and then the space, the web, then slash n for new line character, and then the label will be get displayed saying that it is blocked. Okay, so now if you see here, I'm creating the button event. So this, once I click the button, the entire code will get start, right? So here I'm calling the object of tk enter, then text is block. The block, the text will be get displayed on top of the button. You can see here, you can see here, and then the font, the family, and then I'm giving command is blocker. That means this will invoke this function blocker. Okay, and then I'm giving my background color, and then the active background color and everything. So once that is done, I'm just giving the placement like x and y axis, and then I'm calling main loop. So main loop means till like I close this, whatever the button, whatever the actions that I trigger, it has to run. If I close this, nothing will run. So that's what the main loop will do. So let me tell you two things. So you have to open this command prompt to run your Python code as administrator. You have to open your command prompt as run as administrator. The reason is, if you see, this host file uh, is like a root user. The permission is completely for administrators only. So if you run this code without getting into your command prompt as administrator, right, you will be getting an error like permission denied. So just open your command prompt with run as administrator, and then you can run this code so that this file will get execute. Okay, so or else this file, only administrator will have access for the files which is under C folder, right? So that's the reason. So let me run this code. Okay, so I have the application here. So I'm gonna block facebook.com. Open this, and I just give. So you can see I'm giving two kind of an options like www.facebook.com and https colon www.facebook.com. So there is a different options to log in Facebook. It has different domains combinations, like even fb.com goes to facebook.com. So whatever the possibilities of domain names are there, you have to give everything in the list. Okay, so I will just block this. So if I give, I'm getting the label blocked. Okay, let me show you the host file. So it is asking for the refresh, right? The reason is we have written something to the host file, so it is asking for refresh, and you can see here. So it's got added to my host file now. Okay, so if you see here, like if I give www.facebook.com, it says like it's almost blocked, right? So now let me unblock this. Let me go back to the host file. I will just remove this and then save the file and back here. And now if you refresh, so it's working, right? So like we even you can add this unblock option also to your code, and you can do it, but I'm just showing you here manually by removing it from the host file. So sometimes like people will say it's not working for me, so you can try with different browser, or you can clear your cache, or you can restart your machine, or you can restart your browser. So it will work for sure, it will work. So thanks for watching my channel, and if you really like this video, please do subscribe my channel. And we do have a lot of videos with respect to Python and other tech videos as well. Just have a look into my channel, and just support us, and please do forward this to your friends and colleagues, and kindly please share this in your LinkedIn so that I will be getting more support. Thanks for watching.